Hello Leo Virgo, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate all the likes, views, and comments. So thank you so much when you leave a comment pointing out how the reading connected to you. That is awesome to a reader, me, because that makes me know that it connected to somebody. Because sometimes the messages just seem really weird to me. So let's start this reading out. The first one for you is proposal. Now, I'm going to have to look back on this, but I will be shocked if this came up last week again. This has been coming up on all over the internet. So proposal, Leo Virgo. Really? Alright, so I'm sure that'll make some of you very happy. So let me go through and switch over to the Divine Animal Oracle. And you have Orca song lines. This is beautiful. So this tells me that the female ancestors in your family are supporting you, and you know usually the females are the ones who push somebody towards love or try and intervene and be matchmaker. So you have proposal and you have a lot of family, feminine energies there. I do feel like this is a lot of heaven ancestors, but it very well could be some feminine family members down here that are constantly seeking out someone for you to marry. Which is funny, huh? So wow, happiness, dolphin, look at this. So a lot of you are going into happiness. This almost seems unreal when readings like this come up to me. And I'm a reader, but it's like, really, cards? So, but I trust them and I believe them. So, I love my cards. I haven't said that in a long time, but I do. I love them all very much. They're just awesome. They talk to me. So anyway, this is happiness. So you have song lines, and you have happiness and proposal. And let's see what the next one for the Animal Divine Oracle is. Transformation, Sea Otter. So I am actually going to read Sea Otter because it came up a lot there for a while when I first started this deck. It came up all the time. So it's 18, we have 42, 30, and 24. So these are both 6. Wow, it's 24 and 42. These are opposite right here. And then 30 and 18. Alright, so let me find 18 real fast and just see what it says. So it says, transformation is a true constant if we allow it. We can change our future and learn from our past. We should only try to transform ourselves, not someone else. As this is against free will, do not judge others too quickly or harshly. Relax a little and rise. So it talks about the Welsh goddess Ceridwen was a master potions maker and queen of transformation. She was often busy over a huge cauldron that contained great bubbling potions to heal, change, or create. Ceridwen had a son, Morfrin, who was very ugly. Although she could not change this, she decided to magically grant him deep wisdom as a kind of recompensate. To do this, though, took too much time and expertise, and the potion was complex and had to be boiled and stirred non-stop for a year and a day. Should the potion grow cold or stodgy, it would fall apart. The potion was also very dangerous. Only the first 3 drops imbibed would work, and the rest would kill instantly. Wow, this is... So it says, to help Ceridwen, she found a young boy, Gwion, who had to stir and keep the fire burning when she could not. On the last day of brewing in the early morning, when Gwion was stirring the pot, the cauldron bubbled some 3 drops of the hot potion onto his thumb. Without thinking, he licked the potion from his thumb and instantly became wise. All of the wisdom meant for Morfrin flowed into Gwion. Frightened and knowing that Ceridwen would be angry, Gwion ran away. So supposedly she chased him, and the potion that made him magical was able to transform. She transformed him into a hare, and she turned into a racing greyhound then to catch him. Racing to the sea, he turned into a fish, and she turned into a sea otter. So she leaped up into the air and turned into a swallow, or Ceridwen became a hunting So Ceridwen became a hunting hawk. And finally Guan turned himself into a single grain of corn, and Ceridwen transformed herself into a hen and ate him. So Ceridwen went home, but soon found she was pregnant. She just knew it had to be fathered by Guan, and decided that once born she would kill the child. Wow, this is getting really dark. So it just talks about instead of killing it, she put it in a bag, and the child did not die, and it was saved by sea otters. And the sea otters nursed the child upon their bellies and took him to shore, and a human prince found the child and raised him to royal household. And he became the famous poet Taliesin. Wow, isn't that amazing? So a big transformation for a lot of you. And because it has song lines, and it just mentioned Taliesin, and I'm thinking of orcas singing and dolphins singing, I'm seeing this could be a big transformation for a lot of you, where you're going to make it big and singing, I feel. Wow, I'm getting chills. Wow, wow, wow. So when I get chills, it usually is confirmation on the back of my neck and down the back of my head. So, yeah, wow, a lot of you are going to be very, very happy. So the proposal could be a job proposal for a lot of you. So Prince of Cups. So you have somebody very loving coming towards you. This person could be coming in to apologize and say they're sorry. And you have King of Wands. So here's a mature person. So you have two people, a younger and an older. So the younger person is very loving, very young, and the older person is the King of Wands. So for me, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands is usually the player energy. To me, the King of Wands is a very mature male who I describe as a good husband and a handy houseman or whatever. So this person, instead of paying to get oil changes or tire changes or pay for landscaping or pay for gutter cleaning, the King of Wands can do all that himself. He does not pay other people to do what he can do himself. The King of Wands is very action orientated to me. He can take care of his mother-in-law, keep his wife happy, and take care of the kids and keep the kids happy and the pets at the same time, and keep the household running, the cars functioning, and go to work every day. I know that seems crazy, but there are many King of Wands out there doing this, and yeah, wow. Alright, so let's keep going. So then I see the Princess of Cups. So you have two princesses, or no, you have a pair here, the Prince of Cups and the Princess of Cups, and you have a King of Wands in the middle. So I see a power couple. It could possibly be, I see the two Prince and Princess being the same age, but the King of Wands in the middle is not the same age. Wheel. So things are changing for you. You have transformation up here, and you have the wheel. So, and you have happiness and proposal song lines. I mean, I don't know what a lot of you have wished for, but it sure seems like whatever you wished for is coming to you. So the Lovers. So the King of Wands is going to be coming to some of you in a lover situation. It's clarifying the happiness card. Pregnancy for some of you, maybe not now, but in the future. The song lines to me could also indicate baby, and we talked about the baby here that the lady had. So I do see a future baby in there for some of you where that would apply. It could be grandchild as well. I do see a lot of girls, a lot of girl babies. So then we have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is somebody who's psychics, probably you, Leo, Virgo. So you can find the missing puzzle piece in situations in your life. You can look at a situation and figure it out. You can place every puzzle piece. And that confuses other people, so you're really mysterious to a lot of other people. And to you, it's natural, so you don't understand why people weird out on you, I feel. And be like, gosh, don't... And sometimes, you know, when people freak out, it makes us feel weird. If people just, like, freak out. I know recently I had a new neighbor move in, and she wanted to come visit, talking about hanging out, and as soon as I told her about this situation, I have not heard from her again. She does not. She pretty much avoids me. It's really weird. It's like, wow, okay, I guess I got judged. Alright, so let's go. And I'm High Priestess, so it doesn't really matter. So Princess of Swords. So Princess of Swords is saying that you have your guard up. So the walls are going up when the change comes in. You're not going to be very communicative to people. And Five of Wands. So Five of Wands says there's going to be conflict around this love situation. There's going to be conflict around your lover. So does this mean that he's got an ex that's coming around that's going to cause a problem? The Five of Wands. Wow, conflict again. So maybe just because of what I mentioned to you, I feel like a lot of them aren't going to believe how you know things or why you do things. I feel like there's a lot of conflict around that. About your life, your lifestyle. Other people don't understand, but you are supported by angels and ancestors, of course. And so let's go on. The next one is Ten of Wands. So Ten of Wands is a burden. So I do feel like you have the walls up to anybody you feel was a burden to you in the past. You're pretty much sending them on their way. Keep going. Return to sender. Go somewhere else. And then you have Ace of Cups. Wow, this is true love. But this is really emotional true love. So this is telling me this person that is taking their wands and going somewhere else could love you very much. But I feel like you could turn them away because of the conflict. You don't want to put up with the conflict. So maybe somebody around a person that's coming towards you, there's people that are going to cause conflict for this person, and mostly Virgos won't put up with that. I mean, you can love somebody, but if there's so much conflict, there's a million people out there. There's somebody who won't bring conflict, I feel. But you love who you love. So the next one is the Alchemist. Wow. So you are very good at manifesting. Very, very good. And if it doesn't feel right to you, you're not going to sit around. You're going to make a change. You're going to transform. You're going to make yourself happy. You're going to listen to your ancestors. So the next one, that's weird I pulled this. I usually pull the cat ones first. So this was backwards. Two of Wands. So Two of Wands talks about making a decision, looking out and figuring what way you're going to go. You have a choice to make, I feel. You're going to be happy, double happiness. Wow. Or I guess it's right here. So 2 happiness cards. And the next one is the Hangman, but it's upside down. Wow, very good. So whatever was holding you like in place, something that may have not been moving forward is getting ready to move forward now. Whatever was stuck is not stuck anymore. And I usually am really good about my cards not being upside down. And I'm looking through the cards and no other cards are upside down. It's so weird how that happens. Like I said, and I mentioned the cards earlier, that's, oh my goodness. Alright, so the Mystical Cats Tarot deck is Ten of C. So Ten of C to me is an ending to a group of friends or a job, a place. There's just a group of people that are leaving your life for whatever reason, because you're moving away or because one of those friends betrayed you and therefore you feel you don't want to be with any of those people because you don't want to be like a go-between or have them be go-between between you two. So you will usually just remove yourself from a situation. You're not going to have a friend and have them be sides or even, you know, that's just dangerous because it usually could lead to people talking about each other. And that just stresses people out and causes gossip and all sorts of stuff. So the next one is the Empress. Wow. So the Empress talks about somebody I feel is going to find a beautiful home. Somebody is going to have beautiful things in this beautiful home. They're just going to be happy. They're going to be like, wow, I found my happy house that is just beautiful. I do see just a lot of beautiful things. I do see love in there too. And again, we see children. For some of you, I see 3. But whoever this person is that's coming towards you, if it's a proposal, this person is going to give you lots of jewelry. I know that sounds absurd, but I'm just getting chills again. This person is going to spoil you with jewelry. Nice jewelry. So the next one is death. So wow, there's going to be an, oh, it goes here. So an ending to something, and I feel like it's the delay from the Hanged Man, or the conflict. So there's going to be an ending to something because you need to transform. So there has to be an ending in order for you to do that transformation. So 5 of Fire, wow. A lot of conflict around your transformation, Leo, from Virgo, from other people. A lot of people do not want you to change for whatever reason. That's amazing. Whatever this transformation is coming from you or somebody that you're getting ready to possibly be married to, there's a lot of conflict. Excuse me, Sea Kitten. So Sea Kitten is, or no, Sky Kitten. It's usually a couple things. It usually means celebration, like happiness, marriage, or it could also mean immaturity. So it could mean that you're going to be having celebrations, but it could mean this is immaturity, whoever these people are right there fighting. And then you have 7 of Earth. So 7 of Earth for me is you waited for something for a long time and it never transpired. It never happened because somebody lied to you. Somebody wanted you to wait for them and sit around and just wait while they went and were immature and played. And they caused conflict if they thought you were moving on. They would come back in your life and be like, oh no, I miss you, and then leave again. That's over with. That's ended. Again, another Magician card, manifesting. So people are fighting because you're a good manifester is what I'm looking at. Because I feel like you're very grounded. You have very strong ties spiritually, possibly religiously. You're very aware of your purpose. You get a lot of things other people don't. We're going back to that differentness. Which Sarah doing in that story there, that was kind of different. You know, hopefully that's a story. So anyway, let's keep going. So the next one for you is Strength. This could be Leo placement. Well, it is. And then Ace of Sky. So Ace of Sky is a warning. There's some sort of warning around somebody, so I feel like somebody's going to try and get back in your life after you get this proposal or become engaged, to have a new house, a beautiful new house, a new beginning, new life. I do feel like people are going to try and reach out to you and you're going to have intuition to put your walls up and not let these people back in. Wow, Earth King, you have somebody in heaven protecting you and letting you know they're watching everything. Blame, so 8 of Fire. So 8 of Fire is blame. Somebody blaming you for something. Their unhappiness. So 2 of Sky. So 2 of Sky talks about somebody having, doing the same thing. They see what they're doing. This person who is gossiping and blaming and causing conflict, they've done this their whole life. They're looking back and seeing how many times they've done this. And maybe it worked many of the times. And maybe it's not working anymore, and that is making them think what is going on. They feel, excuse me, wow, that's weird. And the Moon card came up. They feel like they're getting a warning, is what I'm getting. Somebody's getting a warning. We have the Heaven card right there. We have somebody blaming you, and we have that black cat looking back, looking at the person who's blaming you. And the 2 flags always represent family, ancestors to me, these song lines, these female energies. We have the Moon, which would be a long time back, years back, generations. We see healing here. So you're protected by your angels and ancestors. And yeah. So then you have Fire Tom, which is upside down. So this would indicate that somebody who was a player energy or who made bad decisions, did self-sabotaging choices, has changed their plan. They don't do that anymore. And then Sea King is somebody watching you. Somebody far away watches you. And Fire Queen, a lot of other people. So Fire Queen could be somebody in heaven, I feel, who maybe would have been really feisty here on earth. Somebody who was very beautiful, and when that person got angry, everybody knew it. So I do feel like this is either somebody around you or this person in heaven had the ability to do this, that you were related to. Somebody in heaven who looks out for you used to get really fiery here on earth. Let me see real fast. What else do I see? So I see the Star card. I see you being grounded. A lot of people watching you. So let's pull the Dragon cards and see what comes up, because this is getting long. So the next one is Merlin. So you've had 3 Magician cards. 3, Leo, Virgo. You are a manifester. If those of you are coming to this reading and do not know what a manifester is, please, please, please Google it. Don't just read one description. Read like at least 5 and pick your best 2 out of those 5 descriptions and go with it. You can bring to you what you want to bring to you. You have ancestral, it's drawing me back to here, ancestral knowledge, ancestral guidance, and protection, and wow. And I could go on, but I don't want to be too detailed about, it's private, what you have going on there with your ancestors, but it's beautiful. Look at this, Temple of the Sun. So, haven't you had the Sun card too? I can't remember, but I think you had the Sun card twice already. Yes, 1. And happiness. So wow, 3 Sun cards, 3 Magician cards, and 3 Sun cards, Leo, Virgo. Wow, wow, wow. What you've been manifesting is about ready to show up at your door. Water chalice. So this to me is telling me that you have your emotions in check and double check. Your emotions are grounded and stable because you knew you could bring this to you, what you wanted. And it's going to shock you, but you're going to be so proud of yourself and so balanced. You're going to be like, wow. So something beautiful is coming towards you from your ancestors and your angels and your guides. You have manifested yourself something very, very beautiful. And congratulations. And please let me know what it is. I would say in the next 3 to 4 weeks, a lot of you are going to be blessed with something beautiful. Thank you very much. Bless you.